Welcome to Bodycam. I'm Alex Stone, brought to you by Ride Along Podcast. Our guest today, Jamie Worley, former sheriff's deputy, former police officer. Let's get after it. Okay. Blue Rise, it's on a call. Oh, shit.
Oh, God, dude.
517, no, shots fired.
You okay? You okay? Stay with me. Stay with me. Stay with me. Stay with me. Stay with me.
Okay, so I'm going to rewind that. So we train for this all the time.
Absolutely.
At the academy, I mean, these are the types of scenarios these are your nightmare scenarios.
Yeah.
Seems like a typical traffic stop, somewhere, nice neighborhood, wide streets, big old trees. This is not a bad neighborhood. It just looks like a regular traffic stop in a neighborhood where you probably would not be expecting this.
Yeah, it's not a POS car either.
Not a POS car, nice car.
Yeah.
He didn't call for backup. It's not a felony stop. I don't think
Right.
that he's assuming there's a warrant in the vehicle. Single occupied.
Yeah.
You could see that right as he approached. Didn't look like it was occupied more than once, right? Maybe not, I'm assuming, right? And boom, gunshots. I mean, and you could tell I don't even think he shot back. That happened so quick.
No, I think he just hit the ground. I
He
don't
hit
know
the
if he was hit.
I think he's
I think he is hit.
Got to be hit.
No, he waited till he got close to
517, no, shots fired.
I don't want to be critical of this police officer. I hate being critical of guys that get injured, but he staggered his car pretty decently.
Yeah.
I always canted my car just slightly a little bit,
Nose out a little bit.
nose out a little bit,
Yeah.
just so I could run back and have cover behind that engine
Yeah,
block.
that's what I was taught to.
Other than
He
that,
had no cover.
he no cover. He had
None.
no cover.
Yeah.
He had no cover. Such a big street. I probably would have canted that car out a little bit.
Yeah.
Again, it's when you're
Hindsight.
quarterbacking 2020, hindsight 2020. It's hard to do this Monday morning quarterbacking. But man, I really hope that police officer is okay.
But this is why, with your training, you have to pull people over. You have to operate the same way every single time so that you don't become complacent. I'm not saying he was complacent. Maybe he's never angled out that way.
Yeah.
It just comes down to training and in my opinion, a little bit of common sense. Again, not to criticize him, but this is why it's important. What's the first thing that you do as you're approaching a vehicle? Let's say you're not being shot at. You touch the trunk. You make sure
You get your handprints and fingerprints on the trunk.
100%. 100%. Why would you do that? It's just habit.
Yeah. And had he
You
done
do it
that
the same way every time. Well, like when I was a police officer, even in the daylight, my spotlight would be on
Always,
his side view
yes,
mirror.
always, yeah.
Even in the
blind
daylight,
him a
I
little
didn't
bit.
notice that here.
I didn't see it either, and I don't think he had a spotlight on. That's really
And it may not have made a difference.
Yeah.
It may not. But it goes back to operating the same way every single time, because I've ended up in court as a police officer.
Yeah.
Well, what did you do? Well, I did it this way. Well, how do we know that how do you always do it that way? I always do it this way.
Yeah.
There's this consistency, and judges get to know who you are and how you operate. That no, I do it this way every single time. I write my reports this way every single time. I approach cars this way every single time. I call it in this way every single time. Consistency is key. I'm not saying this could have been avoided. That happened really quickly.
Really quick. That was really quick.
But I peeling back the onion, I wonder, is this how this officer does it every single time? Not that it's wrong, but it makes me wonder about how we do things every single time.
You got to know
consistency.
yourself. You got
have
to know yourself.
Yeah.
Well, thanks for your feedback on that one. Thanks for watching the Bodycam Ride Along podcast. Check it out.